Hey there, Sherry Kirchhoff with HippieClecticHope, and I have something positive and awesome to show you today. My mall stall I've had closed for the last couple of months. Security and life being busy and the things going on at the burn slum and everything. But in the interest of keeping my shop running and rejuvenated, my laser partner Charles, as you can see, has rebuilt the inside of my shop. So I have everything nice and displayed inside on racks. So let me show you around. Alrighty, as we've seen before, I still have these vinyl signs that Charles made. He's got a bunch of wooden ones too, back at his place in Shelby. So I'll be able to get some photos of those some other time. I've got these $5 pendants in this little carnival glass dish. Thank you, Garage Sales Store, for always having awesomeness. As you can see, I have a lot fewer pendants than I did in my last video. I sold a bunch during farmers market season, so I will be making more, no worries. And in the meantime, if there's a shape or a color you want, request it. I'll make it just for you. And I quick put some construction paper under these. Charles got some of these really awesome glass hot pads. You know, you put your hot cooked food or your plate or, you know, something on there. And looks really nice on your dining room table in the meantime. But it's kind of hard to see in video on the countertop back, you know. It's hard to see on the video, so I quick put some solid colors down so you can see these designs that Charles lasered into these glass hot pads here. Sorry about the little bit of music that cut in. Doug Norman, who owns them all now, him or one of the guys put in this really sweet crane game, so feel free to check that out. I might want to see about putting some of my gear in here as prizes. I think that would be fun for folks, right? Comment below. Alrighty, and I have a more than half empty fridge magnet board because a lot of those sold at farmers market season too. So especially the Hypershift ones. I hit up a couple of car shows selling gear. And oh boy, I could bring home some Hypershift. Why, yes, you can. And so, yeah, I will be making more. I have a ton of supplies to make more. So these are all $5 a piece here. And as with all of my products, orders over 35 ship free. So then I have my fractal glow-in-the-dark earrings here. This rack has all clipped earrings, you know, for unpierced ears or gauges. As you can see, these cute little clips on there instead of the fishhook wires. So, you know, if you don't have your ears pierced or you want to clip them somewhere, you know, different on your ear or, you know, whole different spot entirely, that option is yours. So $10 a piece for each of those. And down here for $5 a pair, I've got these gemstone earrings with the clips. And as you can see, all kinds of lovely different stones. This gray one right there, that's called labradorite. It fires up like opals, if I could get the right kind of light angle on there. But they're absolutely gorgeous stones. So I have all kinds of nifty goodies. So $5 for the clipped gemstone earrings here. And, you know, again, as with the fractal ones, you can clip them anywhere. If you don't want them on your ear, you want to hang them on a thing at home, do that. That's cool. You buy it, it's yours. And so here I have my fishhook wire fractal earrings. I have a few of them in star shape, but that's gonna have to be a limited edition thing. It's kind of something else to get the resin off the star points without breaking off the star points. And so I'll be sticking to rounds and other solid shapes. So, but you know, the stars have been well loved. So get them while they're here And if I find a better way to do them, I'll start up with these again because I do love how they turn out. So these are all with the fish hook wires, you know, as you can see there, the fish hook wires instead of the clips on the other ones. But if there's a pair that you see here that you want clipped, or a clipped pair that you want with fish hook wires, I can absolutely do that for you too. So I switch out bits and bobs really easily. And here I have way fewer than in my last video, those nice dangle bit bracelets with the A-grade dangle stones and shells on them. These are still $15 a piece. And you know, the $35 free shipping deal, that's mix and match. So if you want one of this and one of that, or two of those, you know, I am more than happy to work with you. As an independent business owner, I can make my own rules, and if those rules help you out, heck yeah. So down here for $10, I have the nice gemstone earrings, you know, classics that I've been making since, oh gosh, I was still being trafficked making these bracelets. So, but of course, you know, as you can tell, the stones and crystals are a lot better as the years have gone on. I've been getting better and better stuff from Fire Mountain Gems and then saving that item number and coming back later. So nice fancy ones for $15, and my sweet classic giant gemstone ones for $10. And with the nice arthritis friendly pinchy clips. And then here I've got my necklaces. A lot of these are in Shelby at the Shelby Floral and Gift Shop, but I have a ton of supplies to make more. So if you want some and you're not near Shelby, I could definitely make you necklaces. So these, you can see here, these stones are bigger than these stones. These I use, you know, earring size stones to make a $20 necklace with the handmade pendant. And then the chunkier stones, these are like, you know, the size stones I use for my bracelets. And so these necklaces, excuse me, are $35. And then I've got these braided strand ones with the tiny stones for $50. And, you know, they take a lot of work, but they're huge, they're gorgeous, they're definitely worth the $50. So, and you know, it is a really great bargain for you. You could go out just absolutely dressed to the nines for cheap. And then here I have my all-season decorations, you know, UV resin, some glow in the dark, some hyper shift, some wooden inlay, some stone inlay, all kinds of nifty goodies. And of course, you know, feel free to select a color if you like the concept, but you want something a little different. You know, I do custom orders, and so does Charles on the wooden inlay ones. So, and then here I have the smaller decorations. These are as big as the drink coasters. You'll see it a little bit. So the larger decorations are 10, and the smaller ones are 5. And as you can see, hyper shift, glow in the dark, you know, pick what you want, all kinds of goodies. I've sold a lot of them and have a lot of purple left, so I will be adding more colors. I always try to add a little bit of everything. And then tucked in this little corner here, I've got hyper shift post earrings. Smaller ones are 2 pairs to a card, larger ones are 1 pair to a card. But they're all $5 a card, and I will be making more of these because, you know, as you can see, this rack is looking a little gappy. So yeah, I'll be filling this back in, no worries. These have been a very popular item this summer. Yeah, so popular you almost want to try and steal them, eh? And then up here, I have all these nifty goodies that Charles designed. I have the butterfly and hat and boots for, let's see here, 45 and 35 respectfully. Sorry, I am a leprechaun and those are way up there. So sorry about the blurry figure. Anywho's, and then all kinds of stuff here. Let's see here, 25 for the really big ones, $15 for the smaller ones. That big sunflower over there, that's $30. The pretty little rose thing, I gotta do something with that. I scored that at the garage sale store, and I've got ideas for those little divots going around the edges of the leaf there. So I'm gonna bring this beautiful piece of 70s artwork into the 21st century. It'll be sweet. And I've got Charles's neon signs hanging up. I'll have more of these to hang soon. And these are little resin bracelets. Let's see, I got my hand up here in view. Are, you know, about this big on my little leprechaun wrist. So normal size humans like y'all fit these really well. And little kids could probably use these as anklets. You know, of course, make sure they go over the ankle bones easily instead of, made it, you know? But, you know, these are really great, just nice little dangle bangles. So for $10, there's some glow in the dark, some hyper shift. And as you can see, this one right here is a hyper shift with glow in the dark glitter. So I sold a lot of those, I call them galaxy style, because they look like you're, you know, checking out the James Webb Space Telescope a little bit. So I've sold a bunch of those ones, especially the galaxy kind and the glow in the darks. So I will be making more. I have a ton of supplies, and now that farmers market season is done, I'll have more time. And here I've got these awesome night lights that Charles made, well, engraved. You know, as you can see, it's got the little remotes where you can change the different settings on the light. I just have it, you know, flashing all crazy to, you know, kind of pop attention to the area as folks are walking by. But, you know, Charles can do custom designs on these too. And of course, as they sell, I'll be microfibering my grubby little fingerprints off of them. It's just, as often as I touch them day by day to, you know, move them, put them together, get them set up, and then tear down for the evening, you know, I'll wipe them when y'all buy them. So otherwise, I'll just make them a mess again in a couple hours. And then, anyways, here I've got my fishhook wire gemstone earrings for $5 a pair. I've got a whole bunch of them sprinkled in there. So basically, you know, for y'all in internet land, feel free to select colors of stones and crystals and subject matters for charms, and I will get that going on for you. The gemstone earrings are my most commonly ordered custom item, so always happy to do that for you. Okay, and then moving on, I've got my drink coaster collection here for $5 a piece. Different glow-in-the-dark, hyper shift, inlay materials, designs. I have had to replenish the stash several times over the farmer's market season, so, but you know, they go okay in this little rack here, so I'm pretty sure I can make some more, make them look really nice for you. So feel free to, as always, pick your color, your inlay material, make your selection. Do you want the glow-in-the-dark glitter? Do you want normal glitter? I've got options. And this fancier drink coaster from Charles, this one's $7.50 as opposed to these for $5, because Charles's, oops, excuse me, and my shelf under there. But Charles's overhead is higher than mine, and so, you know, he gets solid materials to engrave, whereas I get, you know, resin stones, I get, you know, stuff in bags and jugs to make with. So gotta put $7.50 on this drink coaster from Charles, but as you can see here, I was trying to show off the shiny reflective coat of resin I put on there, so that'll be water resistant too. I wasn't able to get like a nice even coat on the sides, and so I decided that I will wait on that until I figure it out, unless y'all want it first. So here I've got $5 gemstone hair barrettes. See if I can get the camera in between the close little shelves. But you know, with my hair barrettes, you know, as with anything I make with the gemstones, You can pick and choose what kind of stones you want. I just popped some together for y'all. These two right here are the last of my old stash of them. So since these clips aren't as big and sturdy as these ones, the bigger clips are going to be $5, and those little pinchy ones are $4. So, you know, just as many gemstones, if not more, but a smaller clip won't hold as much hair, so I'll make it nice for you. You know, and reduce that by $1 for you. And last but not least, another very popular item this year, my HyperShift manicure sets. These are $30 a set, and I use the HyperShift pigments and UV resin, so they last longer and they're shinier and prettier than if I had used clear nail polish with the HyperShift. And it's kind of hard to tell in a box that doesn't really move much, but as these are HyperShift, they will change colors as you move your hands and such. So folks have been loving these, and I have a bunch more blank sets I can paint up, so that is on my to-do list. Then Charles and I are doing some collaborative goodies. I've made him some UV resin HyperShift discs, and Charles has put laser engraved designs on them. And so as you can see, these just look absolutely fabulous. You know, and this one with the glow-in-the-dark glitter with the HyperShift, so that galaxy style with the little fairy on it. This one, Charles proved to me that we don't make mistakes. We do everything else Bob Ross said that I don't want to get sued for. And so, this disc here ended up having a gravity incident as it was going in the UV lamp. I arthritis fumbled it, and so as you can see, it's kind of got this little cheese soup ripple thing going on. And so Charles is like, I could incorporate that. And so the kind of glooped up part ended up being little buffalo scruffs. And I'll be taking around the outside edges and kind of doing some HyperShift, paint in a little river and some grass and some rocks and stuff. And, you know, turn it into a scenery 3D piece instead of an oopsie-doosies. So this is in progress, but if you like it as is, it is totally available. These larger discs here, these are 9-inch discs, I believe. They might be 8, but these are $20 for the laser engraved HyperShift discs. So really lovely to put on a wall, or let's see if I can depth perception grab this. As you can see in front of the light there, this would look absolutely stellar on a window. So do what you want with that. There's like no wrong answer for decorating and customizing your space, you know? Make it happy and joyous however you're gonna do that. So as you can see, the wall stall is a lot more manageable and a lot more awesome now, and has a ton more space for more goodies. So I hope you've enjoyed the tour here. It's a lot easier to see what I've all got too. Isn't it so much nicer? Oh my gosh. Charles did an absolutely fabulous job fixing up my shop. Thank you so much.